This is an interesting board because it changes every season as we kind of refine the idea of what the brand is about. What are things that inspire me and what are things that I feel are Altuzarra and what do they have in common? I was not always into fashion. I think I became interested in fashion because I was really nerdy in school. I was really fascinated by like Pygmalion and all the 90s movies that came out at that time where like someone unpopular and ugly would like somehow become really popular and pretty because they had new clothes. I almost always start with male inspirations. I just realized this season. I think a lot of the time I want to design something that I want to wear. It's like I really want to wear a railroad jacket. There's also like a duality between masculine and feminine that I'm always interested in. The dresses that were fully draped and beaded from the spring show, the inspiration were kind of Bedouin and Tuareg costume, which is very masculine. But then they're draped in a very feminine way and they're embroidered with very feminine embroidery. The Orlando inspiration is very evocative, I think, of that duality because obviously Orlando starts as a man and then the story ends with him as a woman. I think there's something really interesting sartorially and stylistically when you're looking at a character like that and how you can build a narrative throughout the collection that can kind of represent that duality. It's a dumb thing to say, but it's really hard to instill in people who come to the showroom or people who work a real respect for clothing. So I usually like people to pick up the hangers by the hanger and not by the clothing, which is like a stupid thing. I mean, I'm not dogmatic about it, but I think it's like nice. This idea of desirability is really interesting and can sometimes get lost when you're really focused on telling a story or you're really focused on having a show. What you're really working towards is the clothes on a rack and women really wanting to wear the clothes, because every time that there's an emotional reaction to clothing and that they want to wear the clothes, I know that we've done a good job.